Hey everybody, today I'm going to go over the organized Christmas for the past 2 weeks. That should go up today, which is Monday. It'll be like a live real-time vlog. And then I wanted to explain what was going on this week. I filmed I filmed Casey opening his presents. I filmed Ellie opening her presents. I filmed them having cake. And then I filmed like a little tiny bit at the wedding. So you'll see a weekend vlog, but in all honesty, it's just a really quick memory vlog for me. I want to have the footage of the kids opening their presents. I want to have footage of the kids blowing out their cakes. But in all honesty, on Casey's birthday, I was babysitting. On Ellie's birthday, we were kind of recovering from this crazy week of 2 birthdays, a wedding, rehearsal dinner, me having to go out. The kids were just being tossed here and there and everywhere between my friend and my mom. So the kids, I think we all just needed to relax. So that should be a vlog up this week. I also have a vlog of last weekend where I told Aubrey she could vlog the day. It's kind of long, it's kind of bouncy, but again, it's one of those things that I want to keep for myself as a memory. So won't be a ton of footage this week, won't be great footage this week by any means, but I just wanted to let you guys know that that's what's going out there, just so you have a heads up. And hopefully next week some more regular vlogs will get going. It's been crazy. Last week Trevor went to a friend's house one day, and then he had events at school 2 days. The other night was the rehearsal dinner, and then the last night was the only night we had to ourselves, and it was a Friday. So it's just been nuts. But I am so happy for my friend. I'm so happy that the kids had great birthdays, but I'm just also happy that it's all over and it can calm down. I mean, from September 1st until now, we've had 3 of our kids have birthdays, the wedding, and all the stuff that goes with that, bachelorette parties, bachelor parties, all that stuff. So let me get into organized Christmas now. Okay, so last week in the holiday grand plan was master bathroom week, and this week is your kids' rooms week. So if you don't have a master bathroom, then I would just have taken a bye week. And if you don't have kids, then I would just work on like a bonus room. And whenever I see this, I read this as the kids' like bedrooms and their playroom. So if you've been following along with me, you know that I've kind of done that in other weeks. So it's been nice to just kind of like reevaluate, make sure nothing gets done, or tie up loose ends, which has worked really great for me with this week, because in all honesty, last week I didn't really get to do much in the way of Christmas stuff. So, just really do a deep cleaning, get rid of stuff. Now would be a good time to get like bath linens and stuff like that if you have guests over. Also, I like the idea of getting one of those long under the bed storage totes and putting an extra set of sheets and blankets and some toiletries and stuff like that. So if you are someone that has guests, you can just pull it out from your kids' beds and set it up and make it more of an adult room whenever you have guests over, and then make your kids all sleep, together or with sleeping bags or whatever. Kids love that type of stuff. So that's all I would do with that. They have the typical make your holiday goodies, make another freezer meal, buy your canned items, start buying gifts, wrap and label packages that are going to be shipped, work on your homemade gifts, take your toys and books and stuff that your kids no longer use, and donate them and stuff like that. And make a list of toys and books that children would enjoy and that would fit in their rooms, inventory clothing and stuff like that. So I will say that this week, my goal is going to be to figure out what I'm going to do for Christmas outfits. I just saw that Gymboree released their like $16.99 and under sale, and that's typically when I buy their Christmas outfits. So I'm going to look and see what we have. I just bought the boys white shirts for the wedding, so I think that's what they're going to wear with the khakis that they wore for the wedding, and then I think I'm going to actually get them a tie. That is the same color of whatever I pick for the girls' dresses. I just want to see what the girls have. And see if I can make anything work, because in all honesty, we just really go to my family's house and my mom comes here, and it's not a huge need for them to be super fancy, and I'm just really trying to cut costs in all forms this Christmas season and just really focus on what we need and things like that. So that's that. And then it says make a list of toys and books. So now that the kids' birthdays are over, Casey was supposed to have a big party this year with friends, and I just have to double check that I want to do that where I don't think I'm doing a party for Aubrey where it's already middle of October. You know, she said she would be okay with having a party here. So I may just let her pick a couple friends and just do a sleepover. And then Ellie is just too young to really know, and it hurts me because I've never not given my kids a birthday party, but at the same time, this year, where they want to go to Disney again, and it's been so crazy with the wedding, which again, that was just poor planning on my part of not setting more money aside. I'm just not sure what we're doing for birthday parties and stuff like that. So Christmas time may be a really good time for them to get a lot of gifts, because they typically don't get gifts, or they typically get a ton of gifts for their birthday, which is why we cut down at Christmas. So I just want to go through their little list that we have on Target and, you know, make sure everything is all set with that. It doesn't really say much on the children's room week besides check your smoke detectors and change their batteries, and then make the goodie basket for guests, which I think is good to have. You know, keep buying your holiday like canned items, which I really like seeing that little basket grow, and I think it'll be really fun for the kids to donate that. And also, I think I'm going to look on Pinterest, because you can look on Pinterest and find these like 1 hour on the weekend, and you can make 10 meals or whatever, and it gives you like the meal plan, the grocery list, all that stuff. I think that's what I'm going to actually do this weekend. This weekend we have nothing to do, and I kind of want to just enjoy that. My husband might have some side work. My mom's taking some of the kids to the movies, so I'm thinking that maybe I'll keep Ellie home, put her down for a nap, and I can really make a bunch of freezer meals, get some of those just like, you know, Reynolds reusable like tins to save them. I am just fill up my freezer, get it all stocked up, and that way these busy times of year where we have all this extra stuff going on, it'll be much easier for me just to tell my husband, okay, you just have to pop that in the oven and be good to go. So that's it for what you should be doing if you're following the holiday grand plan. Again, you don't have to follow these plans. I just like that it kind of gives you like a to-do list of stuff to do. Okay, so for the House and Holidays plan, week 6 is called Wardrobe Week, and that's what we're in right now. So, you know, again, it's working on your clothing. See how like they start to kind of go together. So again, just trying to figure out what we're going to wear. I think my husband and I will probably just wear something that we have. Like I have a bunch of black dresses, and I can just put a nice scarf on them, and they are good to go. I bought some nude pumps for my friend's bachelorette party, so I'll probably just wear those. I may see if I can convince my husband to wear a button-down shirt to match the boys. Time will tell. We're just not that fancy at Christmas time. But, you know, it says, you know, go over your closets again. But thankfully, we've done that now. We've done that with the kids' rooms. We've done that with the adults' rooms with all these weeks before. So it's like, you know exactly what you have. But this also is a good time, too, to figure out, like, if you have older kids, they might get stuff for Christmas that are clothing, or you might know that they need some pajamas, or they need some winter gloves and stuff like that. And it's a good thing to put it on a list, because sometimes like grandparents and stuff like that, they will want to get the kids something that they need rather than another toy. So it's nice to be like, oh, so-and-so needs gloves, so-and-so needs underwear. And, you know, it's also a good time to buy that type of stuff like around Black Friday. There's a lot of really, really, really good deals out on that type of stuff. So, you know, check your family wardrobes, plan your photo outfits if you do like Christmas cards or anything like that. Start getting your gift suggestions from your kids. If your kids are anything like my kids and watch, you know, all the TV shows, there's tons of commercials all the time. They want stuff. By now, most of the stores are really starting to like fill their shelves with toys and stuff. So the toys are all out there. You know, really try to start figuring out what your kids want. And what I like to do is, if I hear them mention something more than once, I'll write it down. If I hear them continuously mention it, I'll kind of star it. And just keep that in mind, because sometimes they'll want this like new fad toy and they really don't want it. They just want it because everyone else is talking about it. You know, try to listen to what they want. Clear out your cloaked closet. Here it's getting cold. It was really cold this morning. You know, make sure that you have plenty of jackets and hats and gloves and scarves and everything that you will need for winter time. Not to mention, if you clear it out, you have room for if guests come over to pop their coats in, so their coats aren't just hanging on your couch or something like that. Brainstorm ideas for Secret Santa or 12-day exchanges. I love the website Elfster. We used it last year with my family. We use it in a little group I'm in, and it's awesome. You can either put stuff on there, you can share lists. It's really, really cool, and it keeps it so that it's anonymous and no one knows what you're doing. Begin shopping, and of course work on your Christmas cards. So there is that. And then last week was house room week, like I quickly mentioned in that vlog. And that's like your guest room or bonus room, which we don't have either, so we could kind of take a bye week on that. But it's just, you know, do a status check, begin planning holiday decorating, inventory your holiday decorations, decorate for fall and autumn, schedule your house guest days, make your guest room basket, and continue working on cards. So it's all stuff that we've kind of done. So that's kind of that. This week I'm really going to focus on clothing. I'm going to focus on, you know, making sure that I'm all caught up with everything that I'm supposed to be doing. And I also just like, I went through the other day, or actually this morning, and I wrote down a list of like paydays, and I'm going to show you guys kind of what I did. So I wrote down like things that I want to save for each paycheck, because we are in the stage now where we, you know, follow a budget, and we pretty much pay our bills, go grocery shopping, put gas in our car. I kind of write a list throughout the week, and are the 2 weeks, like basically we get paid typically on Fridays. That Friday or Saturday or Sunday, I will go and I will look at my list and I'll buy everything that's on this list. And it's like odds and ends. So just random stuff we need that's not food, and household items. The chickens need food. The cat needs litter. I want to get a little decorative item. This kid needs something special for school. We do that once every 2 weeks. That's how we do our shopping. That's how we've always done it, and it works well. And then we'll have something that we're focusing on. So I wrote down our paycheck. So for the 9th paycheck, I would do Halloween costumes. They are buy one, get one free, I think I saw on Target.com this week, so that's what I'm going to buy them. The week of the 23rd, I will focus on Jeff and I's trip. That our payment is like payment in full is due around that time, and where we have our hotel stay, our tickets, and our dining plan on that, that'll mean our trip is paid for, and I've already bought our tickets there, so then I'll just need to buy our tickets back. So that paycheck, I will focus on our tickets back and finishing paying off, and I think I'm pretty close to paying it off. So there's that. And then the 2 paychecks in November, I have it set up for Black Friday shopping. So I want to set aside a lot of money on Black Friday, but my goals are also to, by then, the Black Friday ads should be released. So I will kind of know what I'm getting for certain people, but I have that in those 2 paychecks, I need to get my brother, the kids' teachers, bus drivers, specialists, you know, all that type of stuff in the school. Our child cousin and our family that we buy for, my dad, my mom, and Ellie. I put Ellie on this list because Ellie has a ton of stuff that I've already bought for her. Like, she is all set. She is going to get 1 or 2 things that she asks for, and then she's all set. And this way, I should be able to finish my mom and my dad with great sales on Black Friday. Last year, I bought my dad just like a shirt and a hat. This year, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to get him, but I'm going to get him something. My mom, I have a few ideas already brainstorming, so that's my goal, is to get them done by then. Then on the 1st paycheck of December, I put our December trip. Jeff and I are going away. That is our Christmas present to one another. We will be gone we're leaving Thursday night, and we will get back home Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening. That's our big Christmas present to each other. We are not going to do anything else. We may do like a cheap $20 gift under the tree just to have something to open. But that's like our main gift. And so that's like what that focus is going to be on, especially because we're traveling in the winter. I want to be able to have extra money in case something were to happen. Like if it was a snowstorm, we were to get stuck, something like that. And I also have that I need to start working on Casey, Aubrey, and Trevor during that paycheck. Trevor is starting to brainstorm ideas. So what I like to do is I put everything that they want in my Amazon cart and I watch it go on sale. I also watch the flyers like ridiculously. I sign up for all the newsletters, and anytime there's a sale, I have that money set aside that I can just grab it and buy whatever we need. And then the final paycheck of December, I have just finish up Christmas. So finish up all the odds and ends of Christmas and getting everything all set. You know, the 9th and the 23rd, I will probably start setting aside money for my Christmas tree and stuff like that. We put Thanksgiving into our food budget now. We put Christmas dinner into our food budget now because, you know, typically when you make a Thanksgiving dinner, we typically don't eat much on that Wednesday before because we're just running around like crazy. Then we obviously have for Thanksgiving dinner. And then typically that whole weekend we make different things with Thanksgiving, leftovers and stuff like that. And I buy enough food for Thanksgiving that it lasts us pretty much a whole weekend. So it's like, I'm not going to budget extra for that when it pretty much feeds us for 3 to 4 days. Same thing with Christmas. You know, we eat Christmas dinner for a while after. So that's kind of something new for this year, and I've just been slowly picking up things that I can, like not my fresh stuff, as, you know, we go on. You know, we set our grocery household budget for about $300 a paycheck, which is every 2 weeks, so we're doing about $150 every 2 weeks, and it's been working. You know, we stock up on snacks and stuff like that when there's a good deal at Shaw's or Costco, and it helps us keep our grocery budget down, that we always have a little bit extra that I can always buy something, whether it be just this week it's a package of sugar, next week it's a couple of cans of a vegetable or a gravy packet or whatever. And, you know, start scouring all those websites to start getting ideas of what you're going to cook, so you know exactly what you need now. So sorry this was a really long-winded organized Christmas. I had a lot of information to get out for 2 weeks worth of a video, and like I said, we'll have a bunch of kind of my memory videos coming out this week, so it may not be stuff that interests you, but I want to say thank you guys for watching and following along and all of your support, and we will see you guys very, very soon. Bye.